Alright, so also the last Papa Meat video or Meat Candy video we looked at was literally the Discord mods video. This is Gooner Games taking over. So let's just find out.
New merch available at meatcandy.store. Promo available until April 26.
I mean, that shit looks so cool, but it's so fucking expensive. It's so expensive.
Buy today. Buy today. How forceful is that? I don't know if you select puppet shows and you want to support the channel, please buy the merch. It's available.
It's very expensive though.
Thanks, guys. Welcome back to the Papa Meat Channel.
And that's not even including the shipping and the handling.
How you doing? How you doing? Get settle down because today we're going to be talking about Gooner games. And no, these aren't little games you play when you're in Boy Scouts with the boys. You're not playing tummy sticks at your friend's house. They're Gooner games. People are enticed to play.
I'm actually kind of interested what he considers what Gooner games are.
Play video games for many reasons. It's not just about good gameplay or an enriching story. There's actually another aspect that has a sizable portion of the gaming community in a chokehold, whether it's directly stated or not.
Yeah. I mean, I could. Fair enough. Marvel Rivals is kind of Goonerish. I'm not even gonna lie. Marvel Rivals pretty Goonerish.
Many newer games cater their products to horny gamers, something that has proved incredibly lucrative.
I mean, to be fair, it's Leon S. Kennedy, and I feel like a lot of people will goon to freaking Leon
over the years. Which
God, it does remind me. I need to finish. I need to actually continue playing that game. Next week I'll actually try and play that game.
This isn't anything new, right? People have been doing this since the dawn. Anytime that you could put knew to put ink on wall, berry mash on wall in the caves. The cavemen, they were drawing titties. Hit sell.
It's more obvious now, and the graphics are better, so you get to see more.
There's
detail.
so much to gooning culture.
What game is that? What game is this? What game is this?
Now that feels like before it was in like the olden times where it's like you don't talk about religion, politics, or money, but these things were all like it's all unspoken rule. Right now it was a thing where it's like, well, of course I got this game because it makes me hard and it tickles my fancy, of course. But now it's become so outspoken and
okay. Stellar Blade was pretty Goonerish. I'm not even gonna lie. I think my dog's scratching at the door. Give me a second. Give me a second. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Got doggy time. We interrupt this video for doggy time. Alright. I put it down. Let's do a man talk about Gooner games.
Culture is so there's no shame in it anymore. That now it's evolved to something far scarier. Some of the biggest games, ones that you have likely played, are classified Gooner games. And today we're going to talk about some of the biggest ones to come out in recent years. The concept has been.
I mean, let's be honest. Xenoblade Zero is literally caging for Gooners, let's be honest.
And hotly debated online. Many games are now being labeled as Gooner games, and those who play them refuse to admit that as reality. I think this is the time and place.
I 100%. I don't know why anybody does not think that Xenoblade Zero is Goonerish. It is 100% Goonerish, and same on the female end, like Love and D Space is a Gooner game.
Like this is why I do it. The thing is that the more you hide behind it, I think that's where the sharks smell blood. Because if you're not with us, you're against us. I think is what it is. I think it's people being like, hey, you think you're better than me playing this for the gameplay? There's not gameplay in this game. It's boobies. It's buttholes.
Did you ever play women characters so you could stare at the behinds? If you stared at a man's behind, that's gay. But if it's a woman,
oh, I see. No, I don't know. I always thought the guys look cooler.
I had a bunch of friends who were like, I prefer women because I don't want to stare at a guy's ass for 12 hours.
That's the guy who's definitely very gay. It's like, I want to stare at a guy's ass the whole time. I'm like, pretty sure when I'm playing Spawn in a game, I'm not like, ew.
I mean, to be fair, Venom is a bit caked up in that game. Let's be fair. He is definitely caked up in that game.
Ooh, yucky, his butt bum. He's Bing Bing. I don't like that. It's like, no, what about everything else on the screen? But to be fair, if there was a man caked up, I mean, I might. It's like when it'd be the opposite of what I used to do. What I used to do back in the day is when I had Nintendo 64, I got so scared playing Quake 3 that I'd call my mom in to watch me finish playing a level. I'd be like, hey mom, come check this out, it's really cool. And she'd walk in and I'd be able to play. She's like, what am I looking at? I'm like, You feel less scared now that someone's there, right? Be the opposite. I'd be watching MLB Slugfest 06. Albert Pujols comes up to bat. Hey mom, I'm busy, don't come in here for a while.
My mom did the opposite. She would call me to play video games because she would throw up and get sick because of the motion sickness.
Playing what game? What game?
Spyro for the PlayStation 1. She's like,
motion sickness over Spyro? Now that is a bit crazy.
Oh! Nick, hold my hand. Nick, hold my hand. The purple dragon.
I remember we took like a day off of school and she took off work to beat it. And like overnight, she was like, I had a bowl, like a bucket next to her.
God. Oh no.
It's not worth it.
Oh no.
After that, though, she's like, I'm done with video games. So.
I think the only game my mom ever played was, which actually this is a good game. It was Donald Duck's Going Quackers.
I've never played it.
That's what people who like money play. That's just me. Hey, if you're ready to embark on your own
I never played that game before.
PC building journey, look no farther! Check out the Furian collection from our partners at Starforge. The PC is stunning and powerful and comes along with the new party clothed.
That was Stellar Blade.
Oh, Stellar Blade. Okay.
I think you're right with that.
I mean, the Stellar Blade was insanely Gooner. Never actually finished playing it because, I mean, I never finished playing that game because I just got bored.
They were scantily clad, and then they kind of made them a little less revealing.
I mean, they're alive, yeah.
Sexist. Ladies, go play.
I mean, Dead or Alive was so goonerish, they literally marketed the freaking dating sim on freaking the Wii. Was it the Wii? And then they did like the freaking beach episode, the beach pretty much. They used pretty much was a freaking dating sim.
Going Quackers and let us men have fun, right?
And women ruin everything.
Well, that's just absolutely true. And going from a fighting game to where it's just a beach thing where you can role play a relationship.
What the fuck is this game? What the fuck is this?
And do mini games? Next level thinking, dude.
I think when it first came out, there was a lot of. They weren't, Gooners weren't adamant to admit they were gooning to it, but they were.
Oh yeah, they were definitely. It's just good. It's like better than Tekken.
They were just like, the games are fun. It's actually fun. The story's good.
It's good. I do it because the story. It's actually good. Today there are still Gooner games that are.
Yep. I mean, we can't talk about freaking Gooner games about gathering wives or wuthering waves. I mean. God damn, there's so many. I mean, I'm not. It's not. I mean, if they don't show freaking Catalina, I'll be so. I mean, her literal trailer was her freaking licking her lips. Like, come on.
Much more overt, propped up ever more by the growing number.
Oh God! Thank God they put Love in Deep Space. This shit is incredibly Gooner.
Indie developers making their horny dreams a reality. Crushing Force is a loud and proud Gooner game, as the creator warns you up front on the download page that it contains inflation, furries, copious farting, vor, and crushing. Oh yeah.
When I saw gameplay of this, I couldn't believe it was real.
I thought I was impressed with the animation. I saw the thing, I was like, God damn. It's something.
What am I looking at? I don't think I don't think I could ever. I feel like I found a point of my down badness, and it ain't this.
Where it's like it's funny for a second, but I'm like, this is actual like people one-handing it. It look like those with the glove on playing Tetris. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen those guys? You sit there one tapping it while you're beating your shit underneath it. Despite being very clear about what it is, many players who poke fun at it report that the mechanics are legitimately good, and the game as a whole has sauce. Which I'm always a sucker for those classic Street Fighter, like the 2D Marvel vs. Capcom-esque kind of like 2D fighter stuff. The debate surrounding Gooner games becomes more interesting as we move into more mainstream titles.
I mean, let's be fair. I think Nicole. Nicole was 100 for the Gooners. Nicole Nicole was heavily for the Gooners.
To some, it's clear as day, but many believe the label it doles out unjustly.
Is this considered a Gooner game? And I never played this game, so I mean, okay,
Which leads us to,
I guess 60 robots.
I would say the most obvious of the current age Gooner games. This one, I would say this is probably the Gooner game right now. Marvel Rivals is one of the newest.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Hero shooters to blow up and achieve mass success. It has also seen one of the quickest developments of a Gooner fandom.
Dude.
The game was released in December of 2024, and by March of 2025, articles were already written about how it had become a massive hit with the Rule 34 communities, which if you don't know what Rule 34 is. Corn. With only a few months of playtime, people had lost their minds over the characters and skins, and this was starting to affect the community as a whole. Also, I mean, here's the thing: with a thing like if it's a superhero game, superheroes gonna have bad genetics. We're all gonna be
pretty... when Emma Frost came out, people were beating their dick like non-stop. Like honestly, like when Emma Frost came out, everybody was beating their meat raw.
Good-looking people. Remember the Blob, X-Men, the big fat. Even he was kind of cute. He was a big fatty. Even in horror games, you know, also does it kind of right is Resident Evil. They always have like some pretty girl in there. And
would you consider Resident Evil a Gooner game? I mean, don't get me wrong, it is cute, it's hard, but like, not like she's really like, I don't know. What do you? I guess old OG Resident Evil maybe, but like, wouldn't consider new Resident Evil as much.
Even a hot guy. I mean, this
is literally a shirtless mod. Let's be fair. But let's be honest, everybody loves Leon.
New one, people are. I'll tell you what, the amount of girls I saw that were flicking their beans to Leon, holy moly, he'd do anything. He'd be like, and the girl would like pause it at her streaming setup. Okay. You're like one of those? Like, just really?
Pause chat real quick.
Yeah.
Editor cut all that. Do you think the Gooners, these Gooner types?
I mean, he's not wrong though. When the new game came out, everybody was being, all the girls were frothing it to freaking Leon. I really need to finish Resident Evil Requiem.
Obsessed with, or like, you know, if you're just like, I'm horned up playing this game, do you think it's just preference, or is it just like the developers try to just be like, they have to have a nice ass, they have to have big titties? You know, I don't see a lot bulge, or even bulge in games. Where's the bulge at? I'm talking like a curled up. It's like actually, yeah, it's like a print. How you gonna have Steve Rogers in a game? You don't have one print.
If you're looking at older comics, they definitely, I mean, even Spider-Man's caked up, you know, when he's doing his shit. Women definitely have defined ass and big cleavage, but this was a Chinese company, and I think the Chinese know how to cater to gamers.
I think they know. I guess that's true, is that American studios that do it, they always try to make them like,
I mean, to be honest, let's be honest, Emma Frost, Rogue, and Invisible Girl will let you the main three like people beat their meat to.
Like,
whoa.
And Rivals.
I think they try to make them look like, I don't know, like amiibo figures or something. Like very kid friendly, versus introducing more of like an Asian influence of art style or something, like almost anime-esque these designs. I think it bridged that gap of people being like, which I think was smart. No one wants to see a fucking, which, listen, Jack Kirby's the king. I love Jack Kirby. I love all of them. Frank Miller. I love all the old guys. Sam Keith. Rip Sam Keith. Rest in peace to one of the goats. The Max. You ever read The Max? It's good stuff. Man just passed away. He has like one of my favorite Wolverine runs. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that for a new age audience, people who are all obsessed with anime and shit, having those characters be more in an anime style, I think it does help a lot. So yeah, they've always been caked up.
Black Cat, yeah.
Timey 60s caked.
Yeah.
Or even 90s pockets. You just want to see nothing but pockets? No, dude. I want fat and I want mushroom prints. That's why that'd be my advocate, is just be like, yeah, I mean, big asses and big titties are cool. Throw a couple pork chops on the grill there and see what we can do. You know what I mean? Slap those guys together like that. I'm talking environmental damage. I want some beavers in there. It hadn't even been out for half a year, and certain players didn't even want to touch the game because they already knew that the game and its community were filled with degeneracy.
Dude, like we already had a game like this that it was like super goonerish. Overwatch. It's just Overwatch, but more ass and tits.
That's every game. Is there a single game you can play now without people being like, oh, this game, well, you playing this one, really? You almost have to play like a no-name title, or then people are like, what is this? So then they can hop on it.
And then it gets popular, and then everyone's like, well, I played that before I got popular.
Are gamers the worst fandom?
Yes.
I'm not gonna go to board games, because board game, I don't really the board game culture either. People who play board games, you scare me. But I will say, I was looking at, I want old children's board games, not newer. For drinking IPAs, bullshit. I'm talking, remember It from the Pit? You never heard of It from the Pit? Oh, I tried finding one. It's impossible to find like an actual completed one. If anyone has a copy of It from the Pit that they don't have anymore, it's like one of the fun ones where it's like, it's very simple. All you have is a dice, and you have some kind of motorized, it was really big in like the 80s and 90s. Okay. I'm not gonna explain the whole thing. It's show a picture. It's really fun. That's the kind of stuff. If someone shows up with, and what is it, Wingspan and I don't know, Space Camper, hey, figure we can have a couple of these and game out tonight. I'm gonna say, get the out of here, dude. But if my boy shows up with Tito's and It from the Pit, or what, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a damn good night. I've never been a big board game guy. Rolling dice and shit, because it's almost like shooting dice with a addict in like a back alley.
Yeah.
Oh, almost. Thing got a hold of me. It's not like you had to dig in to find stuff either.
Oh. Fuck.
Before season 1 even launched, people were making mods to turn all the female characters fat in game, which went viral on Twitter, which is just fun. Which honestly, I think knowing how much pre-production goes into games now, I think that should be an option with everything. So you have like the super hot version.
Oh. Fucking hell. Oh, that actually made me pissed. That actually pissed me the fuck off. Oh, that's really fucking pissed me off.
You have a medium version, or maybe you're just like, I don't want to look at this skinny all day, and you look at yourself, you feel bad. Maybe a more realistic version, and then a big fat. Wouldn't that be nice?
Uncharted, I think, started that.
Really?
They had in the game, I'm pretty sure they had a fat Drake model that you could play.
Yeah, but that was in the actually in the game. It was funny.
Mouth breathing all the way through there. But behind cover, still getting shot because he's so fat. They need to add that, but it needs to make it easier. Like there's like you can barely run and you can't climb. See, the game like almost breaks because it's just being like, you think some fat ass is gonna be able to like jump and scale the side of a mountain like you do in Uncharted? Yeah, right. There's a whole new caveat where you have to go get like a medical crane that lifts you up the side of the mountain. Marvel also knew their community was filled with Gooners because during the summer, they released a swimsuit collection featuring all the female characters in little thongs with more advanced jiggle physics. I mean, dude. Like money. I mean, come on. With each skin also came character-specific victory poses and emotes that showed off the bathing suits in provocative positions. Deadpool, one of the newest additions, shoves his fat, bouncing ass into the camera within the first 10 seconds of the announcement.
I mean, they know their marketing.
You think Ryan Gosling approves? This is actually very funny. Is that a good Ryan Reynolds impression? Pretty much just always sounds like this. Is when he's talking, he always has to go kind of quick.
Good marketing though.
With the devs and the game's creative director feeding into the fan base's desires, it has created some of the most depraved and desperate players. One person said, which I do love, depraved and desperate players.
I want it.
Please. One person said that they downloaded the game after having a long shift at work.
Nothing to Marvel Rivals. Oh no. Oh, I can't stop nothing to Marvel Rivals. Jesus Christ.
I wanted to play something.
Until last Tuesday, I decided to give the game a shot, as Battlefield 6 was getting a bit repetitive.
Different because everything else was so repetitive. I'm like, Marvel Rivals. What are you talking about? They were instantly addicted to the game the second they booted it up for the first time. However, in future sessions, they started to notice that they couldn't start the game without popping a chubby.
I mean, let's be fair. I was kind of the same. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of the same.
Oh, dang it.
Like Pavlov's dog or whatever. Every time he turns on the computer, he just gets hard because he knows. Oh.
Yeah, they hear a bell, you start salivating. It got to the point where they would. I thought you were playing with your. ever said.
Oh,
I was
no,
like,
it's
Jesus.
getting hot in here.
Tell me. It got to the point where they would endlessly sit on the menu screen and pull their PUD for a good long while before being able to resume the game. What the fuck are we talking about? Why are we talking about this? Multiple players, both male and female, have admitted to mushing their folds to quote to Psylocke's wobble meat, and how every single female character in the game makes them go feral.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
Psylocke's
Christ.
wobble meat.
That's a quote.
Gee, what? That is a fucking. That's a new thing. Are we really calling tits freaking wobble meat now? I want to see that wobble meat wobble. No, clip that, please.
Someone said that.
How many people do you think that are gooners like this have erectile dysfunction?
God, most.
You think so? It's either they're just soft pudding it, basically just slapping around like a dead fish in their hand.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Work. Uncle Ben, get up.
Oh no. Oh my
Uncle
God.
Ben, get up. Yeah, exactly.
It's fucked up.
Great power. This is your in your hand. With great power comes great responsibility.
Jesus Christ. That's insane. Oh, that's fucking insane.
I think that the only thing that I'm pissed at is where's the mushroom print? We need mushroom print. We need mushroom prints in these games. It's bullshit. Then also, you know what I do? You know what I do though? You don't do this for women. All the women are beautiful genetic queens. But for the guys, you know what you do? You give a couple of them a small. Bring it down to our level a little bit, right? Come on, it's for the boys.
I think that would actually upset fan bases because, like, for example, if Spider-Man had a small.
Dude, Peter Parker has a small. There's no way. There's no way
Why
Spider-Man.
are we talking about Peter Parker having a small? Why are we what? Why? Like, the dude's fictional. Did Spider-Man have a small penis? Is that comic book accurate? I don't know. Like, I don't really want to know.
Packing. No, dude. I don't think Tom Holland's packing either. I don't give Zendaya or whatever. I'm talking that I think that he's a little aardvark tongue or something.
Jesus Christ.
Shooting a Spidey web at her.
Exactly. Stand still.
Jesus. Jeez.
I'm guessing that.
Oh, I can't finish this thing in a straight face. Oh my God. I can't finish this video in a straight face.
Maybe he's talking to Zendaya. I don't know who he's talking to. All right, well. Overwatch was one of the most popular games for its time. The hero shooter, which carries a wide cast of characters, has an adoring fan base, or at least they used to. It's kind of dead now.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals has taken Overwatch's space.
Which it's the same game, essentially, except one's first person and one's not.
And then, unlike Overwatch, Marvel Rivals has embraced the Gooner.
Oh, so...
Oh yeah, it is first. Oh yeah, it is first person.
Well, yeah, because it's Blizzard, right? Blizzard is not going to want to do that. The hottest thing they ever made was Tauren. You ever see a Tauren woman? Overwatch is a unique case. While people,
what are you talking about? Overwatch is super goonerish. Overwatch has the bigger. Okay. Overwatch is you seen the latest new characters? They are super goonerish.
Are certain that Overwatch is a gooner game. It's noticeably more tame than many of the other games out there.
Nope.
While the game occasionally
Tame? I don't think so. I don't think you can call Overwatch tame compared to. I don't think so.
Occasionally features a questionably horny skin from time to time. The Gooner label has mostly been spawned due to players in the community frothing at the mouth over their favorite characters and mostly doing their own art. A lot of community art, which I think unironically made the game strong.
Nice. I mean, let's be honest, I started playing the game originally because of May. I'm gonna be real honest.
Like the roots of the fan base, because it's like they didn't even have to do that; it was their fans doing it.
Yeah, Blizzard was just like, oh, we don't even have to hornify them. You know, they're But see, Marvel Rivals.
Oh, they did it from the get go. If we're gonna win these people over, we need to flash in the pan kind of thing. One of the most infamous examples of this was a series of posts to the Overwatch forum made by a user named Tyrone. In them, he was hyper-focused on the character's feet, requesting changes be made to showcase them more. Posts like, and I quote, add an emote for every character that allows them to permanently remove their shoes. All males would have socks and females would not. I think it makes a lot of sense. Sometimes you just want to take off your shoes and relax. Am I right? Thank you, Tyrone.
That's the most creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen. Can you make sure all the girls on Overwatch don't have shoes on because I want to see those feet. Really bad, really bad.
I'd like to think he's definitely Shinji's dad. Keep the men's shoes on, but be able to remove the women's. Yeah, it's like, well, don't guys like taking their shoes off too to relax? Shut up. Stand up and look at the ground. What do you see? You see your own feet. Yet in Overwatch, you look down and you don't even see your own feet. Makes no sense at all. Do you think there's like a ton of people that think that? I think that for cleavage. I think a guy gets a girl skin and they want to look down and see cleavage. I'm actually wondering feet. I know feet online.
Oh, have you seen one of the missions of one of the waves? You can literally look at the female's MC's tits. Glorious.
Is a meme for like, oh, you're gonna show those for free. But I don't know how much people actually find feet attractive.
I don't think it's a lot, but I think it's more than you think.
I mean, probably. Ever tell you at the time when I was like 19, I got with a girl from Athlete's Foot? Ever tell you that? It was unbelievable.
Did you get Athlete's Foot?
Oh my, yeah. It was like all peeled and shit like that. Looked like Freddy Krueger's face. It was up. You know, dude, I went back. I was 19. What am I supposed to do? Not go back? She just pulled a little Mighty Joe Young. She was like, get in there. Awesome. I couldn't believe it. It was like one of the happiest days. I told everybody. I think I told people too. I was like, she had Athlete's Foot. I didn't give a. I just sped her feet and went at it. It was unreal. Also, editor, you might have to cut all that.
Did he get a foot job in Foot Locker? Is that what I'm hearing? Nice.
I will say that was not my wife. Okay. But it goes far beyond a few horn dogs drooling over character skins. Overwatch Corn blew up massively at its peak, with the first game alone having over 152,000 posts on Rule 34. As far as animated content, Overwatch was one of the most searched words on Cornhub in 2016, ranking just above. How did Overwatch beat out That's insane. Usage of Source Filmmaker and Blender soared due to the high influx of people ripping the Overwatch models from the game to animate their own steamy videos to upload online. People still seem to attribute innovations and advancements in their technology to the endless development of this type of content, which it is. It's insane. People doing that kind of stuff has done nothing but help improve the software. Isn't that crazy? Many franchises lose their wholesome fan bases once the Gooners learn of their female protagonists. This is especially true for Nier Automata. One of the main characters in the Automata is an android woman named 2B, dressed in a short black dress, thigh-high leather boots, and white bodysuit. And as you can imagine, people have been losing their minds over the character since the game's release in 20.
I mean, to be fair, Nier wasn't a great game. I mean, 2B is very, very iconic. Don't get me wrong, but she's iconic because she's iconic because she's hot, not because the game was good.
2018. Right at the game's launch, over 30 adult mods were created and downloaded over 500,000 times. And to this day, Nier Automata has some of the most downloaded NSFW mods on multiple modding websites, which is kind of impressive. If I was the modeler, I'd be flattered. I'd be very flattered. The developer of the game, Yoko Taro, is actually a Gooner himself and clearly made the game with 2B's sex appeal in mind. He's fully accepting of the NSFW content that has come out of the Gooner fanbase. Before the game even launched, there was a rumor that 2B's undercarriage was anatomically correct. Which also, if I'm gonna go the whole route of designing it, I'm gonna make it anatomically correct.
Also, the Japanese people are proud of being Gooners.
Oh yeah. Different culture. Way different over there. They don't give a shit. They don't really have sex themselves, but they love the idea of it. Why is that?
It's because it's easier to look at pictures than to interact with people.
Than to talk with someone?
Yeah.
This is true.
Because that was like the weirdest culture shock of going into a store.
Okay, that's creepy. That's creepy. I'm gonna be honest.
Filled with
unbelievable.
And there's
not only people like, but people that are just like, it's so casually being like, oh, okay, like
they're admiring. It's like they're admiring art, but you know that it's just like
which it is art. It's one of those things where I don't know, like in the Midwest or whatever, it's kind of a shameful thing. I don't know, being like, oh, I guess I'm not gonna go in here and do whatever. But Yeah, like we went to, this was like also a game store, okay? We went to a game store that was like 4 or 5 stories tall, and 2 of the floors, I mean, it was just nothing but and those floors were packed. It was as if it was, I mean, like it was a busy shopping day, but it was so casual. It was unbelievable.
It's a lot of old guys too.
Holy shit. Holy shit, that's insane.
Too. And they like bunch together, they'll lift something up, and then like 3 of them will come and be like, oh, what'd you find?
They do. It is a thing. He's like a spread, and the guys are like,
Jeez.
It's very communal. It's kind of sweet in a way, I guess. Me and Allison were walking around, and we saw some of that stuff. It wasn't as bad until we went to Nakano Broadway. We went to the mall.
Oh my god, Nakano Broadway. Oh my god, I've been there too. I saw somebody being their dick in the men's bathroom. Oh my god.
One of the Mondarock stores, there's like 7 Mondarock stores there, you know. We went to the one of the bookstores, and there was this huge section, whatever. It was like right next. I was not in there for that, but I was looking through one of the books, and I was down this aisle, and this guy, I don't know if I should say what it was, but it was like some pretty depraved shit, okay? And Allison was like, oh my god. And I was like, don't look at it. Go. Don't look at it. Go. But it was just open. But it was another thing once again too, to your point. A guy walked by, he did he was looking over his shoulder. Yoko's admitted that he's a gooner as well. When asked about his sexual female character designs, he told reporters, and I quote, I just really like girls.
I had a similar thing happen. Not a reporter, but I was high on acid, and I was having a miserable time, and my coworker trying to cheer me up, not knowing I was high. He just thought I was sad. He's like, hey man, I heard you like drawing. What do you like to draw? And then I just put a creepy smile, and I was like, girls. The funny thing is, I don't draw girls, so I don't know why I said that.
That is funny.
That's funny.
The funny thing is, I don't really do it. I'm just a creep who's high on acid.
Oh my god.
Was this at PM's?
Is that Papa Murphy's? We were rolling dough balls.
Getting all hard, pressing up against mozzarella balls and shit.
Yeah, he tried to continue the conversation of like, oh, well, why do you like drawing them? They're curves.
Oh my god,
Damn.
Nick, stop. You're no more. No more of that. I'm quickly pivoting too. We were away from that conversation. You just had to get that out, didn't you? My God. Like Yoko, many of the fans will staunchly defend their obsession with 2B's character design and will gang up on anyone who is tired of seeing her half naked. I think she's cold. Let her have a sweater. You! On more than one occasion, casual fans will post, and I quote, is anyone else sick of the cosplays and horny posting? Is anyone else sick of the cosplays and horny posting?
No, not at all. I think there should be more.
Is anyone else sick of the cosplay and the horny posting?
That is the One Piece subreddit. It's just women cosplaying, horny cosplaying, and of course they get upvoted a bunch.
Is anyone else tired of the cosplay and horny posting? Is anyone else tired of being tempted by the devil? Eat your shit like crazy, animal style. One of the most widely discussed titles in Gooner game genre is undoubtedly Zenless Zone Zero,
100%.
an anime fantasy gacha that we've briefly discussed on this channel in the past, specifically in regards to a controversy in which developers removed the ability for players to angle the camera down for an upskirt view, and the onslaught of furious criticism led to the creators, MiHoYo, reversing the decision in about the span of 24 hours. News publications referred to this event as Gooner 9/11, which is pretty funny.
That's funny.
This game boasts a whopping 80,000 posts on Rule 34.
I mean, Bernice was insanely chef's kiss of Bernice.
Being released in 2024. Some of the internet's toughest soldiers demand that
the
people
Bernice
stop
trailer
calling
was
ZZZ
crazy.
a Gooner game, explaining how it's a lore-rich game with great gameplay. No matter how well-developed a game is, however, you can't escape what's right in front of you. Content uploaded by the Zenless Zone Zero official YouTube don't shy away from this aspect. One promotional video is literally just 1 straight minute of a character, Pulchra, getting a massage as she moans repeatedly. Play a little bit of it.
I'm so sorry.
I'd be honest, it's not even that bad. That one's not even bad. Have you seen the Wuthering Waves with the Katarina? Did I bring my glasses? Holy shit, my glasses just broke. What the fuck? Damn. I was thinking about Gooner games too much, my freaking glasses broke. That fucking... What the fuck? Okay. Oh, it's alright, I got a spare. What the fuck? Alright, well... Fuck, okay. Let's continue.
That's the entire video. That's what the video is. In a character reveal for a newer character called Jane, she's seen
yeah. Definitely
dating a
Jane
woman seductively. Within the first 10 seconds, she puts her foot in the tied up woman's face to lift the camera towards her. She just so happens to have her shoe taken off just for this moment. Little foot fetish for the people, dude. We're seeing the birth of dedicated Gooner historians now, folks. Community members are taking it upon themselves to create in-depth charts and analyze each inch of a character's body, their secretions, and more. One brave man made a chart for the 35 characters that existed at the time, specifically to confirm if their boobs, thighs, and ass jiggled during gameplay.
Okay.
Cutscenes, or free roaming segments. Another post revolved around the character Yi, Ishu and Shifu, using lengthy calculations to reveal the likely volume of sweat her armpits produced, as well as the level of stink they had. Similar calculations were done to determine which of the two characters, Nicole and Caesar, produced more breast milk based on the size of their breasts, diet, hydration, stress levels, and other hormonal factors. People are documenting this, all right? This is going to go down in 80 years. This is going to be fascinating. This is going to be, I mean, people are going to be like, what were they even, what were they talking about? What do you mean? There's the age-old rule. If it's on the internet, there's of it. It holds true, especially in the gaming world, if not more so. Long ago, Gooner games were a niche genre that you couldn't find in most stores, but now it's become a very popular way to guarantee sales within a broader community of gamers. If you ever find yourself unable to play a game without having to take a pleasure pit stop, then it might be time to walk away and do some self-reflection, or double down and goon away, my friends. Goon away. The ending of Signs. Swing away! So that's what's going to stop the aliens. Instead of glasses of water, it's going to be a guy being like, if an alien came down, I could feel like a seaman would be a thing. They'd be like, no.
Will they be ace?
Alright, that's a good video. I mean, at first I was so surprised he didn't talk about Wuthering Waves, because I feel like Wuthering Waves has a lot of, or even like Nikkei, like Brown Dust 2. I mean, there's so many, I mean, to be fair, yes, like Zenless does do it. I mean, I think Wuthering Waves do it more, but those two are not even like, those two I wouldn't say is any worse than what Nikkei and Brown Dust 2 do. Well, for the stage where Brown Dust 2 had to be censored, and also frickin' Snowbreak.